Number 50. What we need to do with all of these rational equations here is find out what the common denominator is, multiply everything by the least common denominator. To do that, we do that to eliminate the fractions. So the LCD for number 50 is going to be x squared. So I'm going to multiply everything by x squared. When we do that, x squared times the fraction all the way on the left, the x squareds cross off, we're left with x minus 6 equals 1 over x times x squared is just x minus 4 over x times x squared is minus 4x. So we're just going to combine like terms here. So x minus 6 equals negative 3x. I'm going to subtract x. Negative 6 equals negative 4x. Divide by negative 4. X equals 3 over 2. We're just going to take a quick check to make sure that that works. And all we're really looking for is to make sure that none of the denominators equal 0. So we're fine there. 51. The LCD here is going to be n times n plus 5. And that's what I'm going to multiply everything by. So n times n plus 5 is really n squared plus 5n. So that crosses off with the denominator all the way on the left. The 1, we need to multiply by an n. And the fraction all the way on the right, that crosses off as well. So we really have 2 equals n plus 1. So n equals 1. Quick glance, that works just fine. Okay, number 52. The LCD here is going to be 6b cubed. 6b cubed times that first fraction will just be 5 times 2. With the next one, it will be b minus 6 times b. And the last one, it completely crosses off. But what we have to be careful with is this minus that I need to distribute to each term. So that'll be 10 equals b squared minus 6b minus b squared minus 4b plus 12. Okay, b squared minus b squared crosses off, that's nice. We have 10 equals a negative 10b plus 12. I'm going to subtract 12. Negative 2 equals negative 10b. b is going to equal a positive 1/5. Okay, last one. I'm going to just factor this quickly. This will be p plus 1 times p plus 2. So that's going to be what our LCD is. So we're going to multiply everything by p plus 1 times p plus 2. So multiply by the fraction on the all the way on the left. We will have a p plus 2 left. The p minus 2, we're going to have a p plus 1 there, and the 1 on the right, everything crosses off, so it's just 1. So we have p plus 2 minus, parentheses, p squared, plus 1p minus 2p is a minus p minus 2. We need to distribute that negative. P plus 2 minus p squared plus p plus 2 equals 1. Combine like terms. Negative p squared plus 2p plus 4 equals 1. I'm going to subtract the 1 and change the signs everywhere. So we have positive p squared minus 2p minus a 3 equals 0. And then we're going to factor. Bring it up here. So that'll be p minus 3 times p plus 1 equals 0. P minus 3 equals 0, and p plus 1 equals 0. So p equals 3, and p equals negative 1. So quick check. If you notice this right here, if p equals negative 1, that would be 0. So that cannot work. So our only solution is p equals 3.